Hey guys, welcome to A Plane Is Built. Today, last night we laid up the wing root fairings, prepped everything, and then this morning I actually applied the epoxy to the forms, molds, whatever you want to call them. And now we're going to go down to the dungeon workshop, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to demold them and pull the part off of the molds or forms, and hopefully it all goes well, and I'll show you how that release works. So let's get to it. Okay guys, welcome back. All right, so this is not fully cured, but it's cured enough to pull it out of the molds forms, and you can hear that right there. That's what I've always found when I ordered epoxy parts. That was kind of the telltale sign that it's not got a lot of excess epoxy in it. So really, with the release that we use, it works out really well. And see, it's hard. So the way I do it is I come over here and just simply do like that. Okay, release it out, and it's almost hard. It's almost fully cured. I think I did this at what, 7, maybe 8 this morning. I don't remember. But it's already coming off. This is one of the parts right there that makes it difficult. And this curve, it doesn't like to come off the curve, but you know what? It flexes, so it comes off. So there's a lot of people scared of this stuff. You don't have to be. It's pretty forgiving, actually. There you go. There's the part, and you see the release right there. It's just an in-between layer in the part that makes it really thin. It's a really thin material, but and then if you put water on it, it will just totally dissolve. So anyway, then you take water, clean it off, and you clean your mold back with water again, and it saves your molds. Makes it very easy to make parts. So this is the wing root fairing. This is the positive, and that was the negative right there. So this would be for the left side. It slips into the wing, and this would be your fuselage, and this is the wing leading edge here, and that's the way it goes. And it goes, wraps around the wing, and pops in. So that is that's one of them done. And I'm gonna pop out the other one, and I've messed with it this morning a little bit. It's already popped it out some, but you can actually just do like that. I mean, it's very strong, actually. I had to pop it off that, but you can take this and probably just pull it around into maybe not. We'll just pop it off there. Just don't want to. There you go. And it's that easy, and they're smooth. They're smooth as butter on the inside. So I've made 20 sets out of these things. I could make probably 300-400. Every once in a while, you got to do a little bit of work, especially because I didn't get the gel coat thick enough. There's an area I think I showed you right here that I can feel, and I can probably feel it in the part. It's probably a high spot somewhere, a little bit of a high spot, but not enough to really matter. So they're a little sticky. Not sticky like would get on you, but you can feel that it's not fully cured yet by just that way by the way it feels. So anyway, there's the two wing root fairings for the Zenith 601 650. I'll trim them up, and trimming them up's a whole nother video, which I'll probably make. But I use shears, and it's got a line on it that you can see right there. That line, I don't know if you can see that line right there, but that's your that's the line you want to go by. So you can just take this, and you got to get that right in the light just right, and you just trim it up to that line. So, but anyway, I might use a Dremel tool. I'm not sure how I'm going to trim it yet, but that'll come later. But right now they're out of the mold, ready for another set. Clean it up, start over again. It went fairly smooth. Get rid of all the trash. So one of those. The gloves. Then what I'm probably going to do is come down here and get, the table I use a couple times, but all that stuff will pop off there. But plastic's not real cheap, so if I can get a couple uses out of the plastic, that'd be good. And then I turn it over, of course. What I probably do is go to a dollar store, maybe find me some cheap tablecloths, but they got to be plastic because I don't want the stuff going through them. But anyway, that is how you make the wing root fairings, or how I make them. The next video probably is going to be how we trim them up, and then I fill them up. I fill them with a feather filler, and then if there's any imperfections, because you're always going to have, in a part like this, and maybe if you vacuum form it you don't have it so bad, but you're going to have little tiny little air pockets or air bubbles, or I don't know what you'd call them, but when you paint it you'll see them, and then you fill them in with the real fine filler, or you can spray this paint real thick on it and sand it down. But I like to send them out ready to paint and put on the airplane. It takes about an hour to prep each one of them. So I'll probably send these out tomorrow or the next day, and they'll be ready to put on the airplane. So, all right, that's it for this video right now. I'm going to go back upstairs and edit it and put it up on the channel along with the other ones. So, all right, good, cool.